ना स्लीपर रिमूव करके जो चले गया था एकदम बैठो मेरा मोबाइल ऊपर है क्या Have you seen my mobile somewhere? Yeah. We'll start from first lesson. Dimension is clear to you? No. So we'll start from there. If you are facing problem with this chair, you can take another one because you'll get writing space. There is no writing space. Hello? Hello? Let us begin our class today. Basic thing about the dimensions which you all have to understand here is measurement of length. We using unit meter. So in dimensional analysis हम लोग क्या करते हैं यहाँ पे L is a symbol of dimension. जहाँ पे भी जिस किसी यूनिट में wherever there will be length you will be writing L. For mass we measure in kilogram and then we write M. Are you following? Then for time second, and here it is T. So in dimensional analysis, what we do for any particular physical quantity, suppose you have any physical quantity and you want to write as per the dimensional formula. So what you will do, you will be using these symbols. If we take an example like do you understand the formula to calculate velocity? Velocity is equal to, what is the formula to calculate velocity?
Newton upon
Displacement divided by time. So displacement we measure in meter. So you will be writing an L. Remember, we should always use big bracket. This is the tradition which we are following in dimension. And then for time, we will be writing T. So combine together LT minus 1. So So the formula for dimensional formula for velocity will be LT minus 1. Note down it. Next formula after velocity, if you go, then you will get acceleration. So in case of acceleration we say this is equal to change in velocity divided by time. How do you represent change in velocity? So for velocity just now we have come to know LT minus 1. You write an LT minus 1 and time will be T only. So total dimension formula will be LT minus 2. Understood? After acceleration, then do you remember the formula for density?
volume on mass.
No, mass divided by volume. Density is equal to density. This is equal to m upon v. That is mass divided by volume. So mass we measure in kilogram. So for that, what you write? M.
Yeah.
And then for volume, L cube. Combine together, you get M L minus 3. This is dimensional formula for density. Next, after density, force. Force is equal to formula for force? Don't remember? F is equal to m into a. Force is equal to mass into acceleration. So what is dimension formula for mass? M. Just now we have calculated for acceleration. What was this for acceleration? L t minus 2. Combined with, we get M L t minus 2. So this is the dimension of force. Are you able to follow? Let us go for the next quantity. Next is after force you have work. Work is equal to work is equal to force multiplied by displacement. Right hand force multiplied by displacement. This is your formula. So force dimension formula. Just now we have calculated. Check what is it? MLT minus 2. Right here MLT minus 2. And for displacement you will be getting M. So total will become M L square T minus 2. This is what. Done? You are able to follow it? समझ में आ रहा है? Next physical quantity is power. Power is equal to work upon time. So just now for work you have calculated dimension formula, that is ml square t minus 2. ml square t minus 2, and for time we write t. So combine them. So what will you get? ml square t minus 2. Any problem? Next thing after this, which we have, that is we have done power, work, then linear momentum. This quantity you might have heard this, no? Linear momentum. What is the formula for this? M into V. Mass into velocity. So product of mass and velocity, that is called linear momentum. So what will be dimensions of mass? At the place of mass, what will you write? M. And at the place of velocity? V. At the place of velocity, write LT minus 1. Yes. So this is M. And at the place of velocity, write LT minus 1. So it will become M LT minus 1. Clear? The next physical quantity which we have to understand, that is called kinetic energy. Remember the formula of kinetic energy? The formula of kinetic energy is no, half mv square. This formula you remember, it was the half mv square. So 1 by 2 mv square, this is the formula for kinetic energy. Now in this formula, at the place of mass, what will be dimensions of mass?
M.
So write here m because numbers have no dimensions. This is m for mass. Velocity will be lt minus 1 and then whole square. Have you followed? mlt minus 1 whole square. Next thing what you do? You square it, you get m L square t minus 2. This will be the dimensional formula. Because square of L will be L square, t minus 1 whole square will be t minus 2. So ml square t minus 2, this will be dimensional formula. Do you remember any other physical quantity whose dimensional formula is same? Just now you check work dimensional formula. Work dimensional formula is also ml square t minus 2. It is there, no? Direct questions comes in your NEET examination to write find out a dimension formula. After this, we have potential energy. Potential energy. So, formula for potential energy, remember? Potential energy formula is mgh. Yes, mgh. So, for mass, what you write? For mass, you'll be writing capital M. For g, acceleration due to gravity, its dimensional formula is lt minus 2. And for height, you write here. Combine together. M L square t minus 2. So this is your potential energy formula. Correct? Next is pressure. How do you define pressure? Pressure is force acting per unit area. How much force is acting on a given area, that is called pressure. Force acting per unit area. This is called pressure. Pressure is equal to force divided by area. So right at the place of force, dimension of force. Dimension of force is m mlt minus 2. And at the place of area, what you write? L square. Combine together. So after combination, it will become m L minus 1 t minus 2. So this is for pressure. Any problem?
No.
Concept of dimension is clear to you?
What?
Concept of dimension is clear. Means we write units in terms of symbols. And how many times the particular unit is present. So if you know the dimension formula, you can easily know it. After pressure, we have impulse. Impulse is equal to force multiplied by time. This is your impulse. So what is dimension of force?
MLT.
Yes, you write here mlt minus 2 and time is t. So this will become mlt minus 1. Are you getting the same?
Yeah.
So this will be the dimension of your impulse. After impulse, you have moment of force. Next is moment of force. Moment of force is equal to force multiplied by force R. This is your moment of force. So dimension of force will be how much?
Force into
Force R. That is called moment. This kind of force come into existence when any object goes circular motion. So then moment of force comes. In this condition, force into force arm. When you do force into force arm, so what you get?
MLT.
MLT minus 2. For force we write M, L, T minus 2. For force arm what you write? L. So combine together, you will be getting M, L squared, T minus 2. This is your moment of force. Right? After moment of force, you have stress.